Hi, I'm Kostya. Today I'll prove that perfect mayonnaise isn't a store-bought jar, but just 3 minutes of your time. We'll start with classic mayonnaise with that recognizable, perfectly balanced, silky smooth taste. You'll also discover how to add Mexican fire and sweetness, mayonnaise with smoked chipotle and honey, and also my signature hit, garlic mayonnaise with fresh herbs with an amazing aftertaste. And to make each sauce shine in a new way, I'll show the perfect pairing for chipotle, honey garlic wings, sticky, aromatic with a caramelized crust. And the best friend of garlic mayonnaise, perfect fried potatoes, crispy outside, tender inside with sweet paprika. The secret to crispiness is cornstarch. Add it and give it one more mix. Spread in one layer. Bake at convection for 19 minutes. Himalayan pink salt. Its mineral profile is slightly milder than regular salt. White sugar, just a pinch to balance it out. Fish sauce adds deep flavor, just like anchovies and Caesar. You get incredible richness without the fishy taste. White wine vinegar, shaken first to mix the sediment and release the full flavor profile. Dijon mustard. Its emulsifiers are our secret weapon. Room temperature water. Using an immersion blender, combine ingredients at the bottom. Now for the key step, emulsification. Slowly, along the side of the glass, you can tilt it slightly for convenience, add the vegetable oil. The secret to instant mayonnaise, watch the process in real time. Set the blender to max speed and hold it down for 3 to 4 seconds. Slowly raise the blender to the oil surface in one smooth motion. This pulls remaining oil into the emulsion, stretching it upward without breaking the delicate structure. And here's the result. The mixture transforms into a thick, glossy, perfect mayonnaise. The entire emulsification process, from starting the blender to completion, took me just 24 seconds. Why healthier mayonnaise? The oil makes the difference. I use quality canola oil with 3 key benefits: 61% monounsaturated fats, an optimal omega-6 to omega-3 balance, and the lowest saturated fat content among common oils. Be sure to chill before using. Store the mayonnaise in the refrigerator in an airtight jar for no more than 5 days. This short shelf life is the trade-off for being completely natural with no preservatives. For a vibrant, smoky, spicy mayo with Mexican flair, using a scale is essential. Finely chop chipotles in adobo sauce and transfer to a small bowl. For a richer flavor, add 1 teaspoon of buckwheat honey and 1½ teaspoons of adobo sauce and mix well. Let the mixture rest for 1 hour at room temperature. The flavors will develop. By now, prepare the classic mayonnaise, recipe at the start of the video. Combine the mayonnaise with the chipotle honey mixture, stirring until fully incorporated. The key to perfect flavor, using an airtight container, refrigerate for at least 4 hours, preferably 8 to 12. Cold resting is magical. It's exactly what's needed to develop that deep, smoky, sweet, spicy masterpiece. I created this sticky, aromatic honey garlic wings recipe with a caramelized crust just for this sauce. Serve them together and let the world wait. To prepare wings like these, remove the wingtip and separate the drumette from the flat at the joint. This makes them easier to eat and helps the marinade and glaze soak in deeper. Use a fork to pierce each wing 2 to 3 times. This creates channels for the marinade. Transfer to a large bowl. Add pink salt and mix thoroughly. Salt is the first step to juiciness. Place garlic powder in a separate bowl. It provides a consistent garlic base without sharpness. Add vegetable oil. It carries the spices and prevents drying during roasting. Add the soy sauce specified in the recipe and, using a whisk, mix well until you achieve a uniform chocolate color. Next, peel the ginger using your preferred method. I use a vegetable peeler. Finally, grate the ginger. This releases maximum juice and flavor without tough fibers. I use a microplane. Add to the soy sauce with garlic. Add buckwheat honey. Its dark caramel note perfectly balances the saltiness, and mix until fully incorporated. The marinade is ready. It should be smooth and glossy. Pour the mixture over the wings and toss thoroughly until each piece is coated in a sticky, sweet, salty glaze. Thorough mixing is key to even flavor. Cover and refrigerate for 4 to 6 hours. This is the magic time when salt draws out juices and the marinade penetrates deeply, guaranteeing juiciness. After 2 to 3 hours, give the wings another toss. After 6 hours, place the wings on a wire rack set over a foil-lined baking sheet and let them rest at room temperature for 30 minutes. Key for even cooking: position larger pieces facing the convection fan in the oven. While the wings are resting, make the glaze. In a separate bowl, whisk cornstarch and ice-cold water together until it reaches a liquid milk consistency. Add buckwheat honey to the saucepan, the same one used in the marinade, for flavor harmony. Roll the lime on the counter, squeeze the juice, and add to the saucepan. The lime's acidity will cut through the sweetness. Add soy sauce. Add a small amount of vegetable oil. It gives the glaze a glossy finish and helps it coat the wings evenly. Set the heat to medium-high, mine is 8 out of 9, and stirring constantly, heat the mixture to 50 degrees Celsius. This is the ideal temperature for adding starch clump-free. Whisk the cornstarch slurry until smooth, then stream it into the saucepan in a thin stream while actively whisking. Heat the glaze to 80 degrees Celsius. At this temperature, the starch activates and thickens while keeping its transparency and shine. Turn off the heat and let it cool for 1 minute. Final flavor accent: add a coarsely ground mix of white, black, green, and pink peppercorns and stir. The pepper blend is an explosion of complex aroma: floral, citrusy, and spicy. The coarse grind will provide pleasant bursts. After 30 minutes, place the pan with foil on the bottom level of the preheated oven and the rack with wings on the middle level. Using the convection setting, bake the wings for 13 minutes at 240 degrees. When the time is up, flip them. Using a silicone brush, generously apply the first portion of the glaze. And immediately, using the broil setting at the highest temperature, bake until the first signs of caramelization and a ruby gloss appear. Stay vigilant, this only takes seconds. Turn them over again and apply the glaze once more. And again, using the broil setting on high, bake until you achieve the same caramelized beauty. This took me 2 minutes again, and here's the result: sticky, glossy with appetizing spots. The wings are ready. Serve them right away and enjoy an explosion of flavors with a contrast of temperatures and textures. And now, my signature hit: garlic mayonnaise with fresh herbs. Its secret is an incredible aftertaste. Start with careful cutting. Parsley leaves, finely, so they release the maximum aroma. Cilantro, only the leaves and tender stems. Purple basil into thin strips to preserve its delicate flavor and color. Transfer the chopped herbs to a separate bowl and add a teaspoon of lemon juice. The juice will slightly set the vibrant color and add the first note of freshness. Gently toss, being careful not to bruise the herbs. Cover with plastic wrap directly on the surface of the herbs and let it sit for exactly 1 minute. While the herbs are resting, put the garlic in a mortar, add a pinch of pink Himalayan salt, and grind until it becomes a smooth, glossy paste. Why the salt? The salt crystals work as an abrasive, breaking down the garlic cells and releasing maximum allicin, which is what provides the powerful aroma and health benefits heat. After 1 minute, place the herbs on a double layer of paper towels and gently blot them from above with another towel 3 to 4 times. Now for the base, prepare standard mayonnaise. The recipe was at the start of the video, but don't add any salt. Why? The salt is already in the garlic paste. Into the mortar with the garlic, add the prepared herbs. Add the mayonnaise and mix very well, making sure to scrape the mortar's sides of any garlic and achieve an even distribution of the herbs. The garlic mayonnaise with fresh herbs is ready. Transfer it to a clean, airtight jar and chill for at least 30 minutes before serving. During this time, the flavors will meld and fully develop. This sauce goes with almost everything, but my #1 choice: hot, crispy fried potatoes. The contrast of temperatures, the burst of fresh herbs and garlic against the sweet notes of potato, the crispy crust, and the creamy texture of the sauce. Treat yourselves and your loved ones. To make perfect crispy potatoes, cut the potato into even wedges. The key factor: the maximum width near the skin should be about ½ an inch. Why? Too thick. They'll be undercooked inside. Too thin. They'll burn. This exact size guarantees a crispy crust and a tender center. Thoroughly pat the wedges dry with a clean paper towel. Water on the surface is the #1 enemy of crispiness. Transfer the dried wedges to a large bowl. Add vegetable oil and mix very well. Oil is a heat conductor and catalyst for crispiness. Add pink salt and mix thoroughly again. Salt intensifies the potato's flavor and, crucially for crispness, draws out water that would otherwise seep out and prevent crust formations. Add sweet paprika and mix again. Its natural sugars caramelize under high heat together with the potato's own, adding depth of flavor and creating those appetizing, slightly browned edges. The secret to crispiness: add cornstarch and mix thoroughly but gently. Why cornstarch? It absorbs the last micro droplets of moisture and creates an ultra-crispy golden crust when baked. Place the potatoes on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Arrange them so each wedge lies separately in a single layer. Why? The steam from touching pieces is the number 2 enemy of crispiness. Bake on the middle oven rack using convection mode at 450 degrees Fahrenheit for 19 minutes. Important: do not open the oven for the first 15 minutes. The doneness test: the wedges should be golden brown with curled up, crispy edges. Crispiness is a fleeting miracle, so serve immediately while it's still burning hot and crispy. Enjoy the contrast: the hot, salty, paprika-kissed potatoes against the cool, herby, garlicky sauce.